So a few months back, I made a video discussing all the information regarding the Resident Evil 4 Remake, but since then there have been a lot more leaks, rumors, and info revealed, so I wanted to make an update to my original video and sort of give you guys a recap of everything we know so far about the Resident Evil 4 Remake. I will not be giving any of my thoughts about these leaks, just purely giving you guys all the information that you need to know. Now before we start, I just want to say that I will be covering any new Resident Evil info we receive on this channel, so if you want to stay up to date with everything, then maybe consider subscribing. Now with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So guys, back in April of 2020, VGC dropped an article stating that the Resident Evil 4 Remake did exist and was in development by M2, the same company that worked on the Resident Evil 3 Remake. Following the fan backlash on the Resident Evil 3 Remake, Capcom reportedly shifted the project in-house, with M2 working as a support team instead. From here, many other industry insiders started to back up VGC's claims. Duskalm, a well-known Resident Evil leaker, tweeted about the Resident Evil 4 Remake, stating that M2 started working on the game back in 2018. They're using a larger team than the Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake, and they're using the response of Resident Evil 3 Remake to determine how they will develop the game, by seeing what works and what doesn't. Then just recently, back in February of 2022, Fanbyte reported that a remake for Resident Evil 4 was still in the works, but it will be quite different from the original game. They also stated that we will get an announcement for the remake in early 2022. And with the many sources backing up these claims, the Resident Evil 4 Remake undoubtedly exists, even if Capcom hasn't announced it yet. Now, let's dive into the many leaks and rumors that have been floating around for this game. The game will be much different from the original. Devs are calling it the Chainsaw Project. Sony is offering a lot of PS5 timed exclusives. The game will be next-gen only, meaning PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. You can change between first and third person. They wanted to implement a VR mode, but Facebook ruined the idea with its VR version of the original. There will be a photo mode included. Claire will make an appearance in the game. Leon, Ada, and Claire's voice actors and face models are the same from the Resident Evil 2 Remake, but older. Leon has a beard now. Characters and enemies such as the Merchant and the Chainsaw Man have an expanded role in the game. A ton of alternate skins and a classic OST is an option. Mercenaries, Separate Ways, and Assignment Ada are all back. The game will be considerably longer and bigger than the original. It will be a semi-open world style. The release date will be in 2023. They don't want to release it in 2024 for some reason. The CP shop from the Resident Evil 3 Remake and Resident Evil Village will make a return. The game has a lot of lore connections from the Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake, as well as Resident Evil Village. There is a post-credit cutscene with Leon right before the events of Infinite Darkness take place, which only exists because Netflix demanded something like this in their contract. It will be a third-person survival horror with more action segments like the Resident Evil 3 Remake. Luis has more plot relevance, and he will get a full character rework like Carlos did in the Resident Evil 3 Remake. Ashley has a new design with a college student vibe. Her classic one is a bonus. Ashley got a character development arc where she begins as a helpless girl and becomes more confident, helping Leon unlocking doors and even helps him fight by distracting enemies. Sadler is more of a scientist now. 3 bosses were cut. One is just a quick time event chase now. The village is a lot more tight now, with more houses as well. Krauser was reworked in terms of character and design entirely. The final boss is not Spider Sadler now. The beginning of the game will take place at night now. The game will have a much darker tone and be a lot scarier than the original. The game will incorporate elements from the beta version of Resident Evil 4. Side characters will have bigger roles in the game. Assignment Ada and Separate Ways will be expanded upon from the original, with plans to combine the two into one story. There was a supposed leaked concept art of Albert Wesker that was tweeted out a few months back, but Fanbyte claims that this art is fake. And guys, there you have it. That is pretty much all of the leaks so far, but now I want to show you guys a possible tease hinting to the Resident Evil 4 Remake. This tease was revealed at the 2021 PlayStation Showcase. Around the 146 mark, a group of soldiers can be seen entering a building. Right next to these soldiers is a symbol of the Los Illuminados cult. So the question is, was this simply a meaningless nod to the game, or a cryptic tease for things to come? And there you have it. That is everything we know so far currently about the Resident Evil 4 Remake. Thanks for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.